You live in turmoil for the rest of your life. It is not something that, there's no grieving period that you get over. You live with this the rest of your life. It's a whole, your soul is ripped into pieces.
Athena and John Fry of Monroe County are still grieving 3 years after their 25-year-old son Jason was killed in a crash caused by a drunk driver going the wrong way. The wreck happened on Interstate 80 just over the Pennsylvania state line in New Jersey.
He had his whole life ahead of him. His whole life. It all got taken away. It's like, it's not fair.
Jason Fry's crash happened in 2013. Just since last October, there have been at least 4 wrong-way crashes on interstate highways in our area. Among them, this crash in January on Interstate 81 near Clark Summit. 5 people killed by a wrong-way driver. The wrong-way driver who collided with Jason Fry's car in 2013 presumably got onto Interstate 80 in the Stroudsburg area the wrong way by traveling up this exit ramp. 2 wrong way and 2 do not enter signs are posted here. But could more be done to stop wrong-way drivers? Newswatch 16 traveled to Rhode Island to find out. Back in 2012, Rhode Island State Police approached that state's Department of Transportation about the problem of wrong-way driving. It was around the same time the National Transportation Safety Board released this report on the issue.
So we reviewed our crash reports and we found that wrong-way driving was indeed a problem in Rhode Island, as it is in most of the country.
So Rhode Island installed what's called a wrong-way driving detection system, and the high-tech equipment works like this. If someone enters an off-ramp in the wrong direction, the driver is notified by flashing wrong-way signs. However, if the driver continues past the signs, a picture is taken, and an alert is sent to the Transportation Command Center, state and local police. Overhead highway message boards are also immediately activated to alert oncoming drivers that a wrong-way driver may be approaching.
In the almost a year's time since we've gone live with these systems, we've had 47 detections of wrong-way driver, and not one of them resulted in a crash. They've the drivers have corrected course in all the situations.
Here's one example.
The vehicle actually saw the flashing signs. They went slightly past it, then they're doing a 3-point turn to turn around and go back.
This is one of the mechanisms of Rhode Island's wrong-way driving detection system. There are 25 of these in the state right now, with the intention of installing 25 more. They are not cheap. Each one of these devices costs around $25,000. But to pay for them, Rhode Island used federal money that is available for highway safety improvement projects like this. The same kind of money is also available to Pennsylvania, $92 million annually. But the Commonwealth believes that highway safety money can be better spent on other things, such as improving the safety of railroad crossings.
We're not closing any doors here, but again, in using federal dollars, we've got to make a good case of why the added expense of electronic signs would be used.
But for much less cost, Pennsylvania could also take some other steps that Rhode Island did, such as doubling up on warning signs along exit ramps and lowering warning signs from 7 to 4 feet, so the signs are more at eye level with drivers and potentially more noticeable by drunk drivers. Studies show impaired drivers only focus on the road directly ahead. Any added measure is too late for Athena and John Fry, but they wholeheartedly believe that if wrong-way driving detection systems are out there to be used, every state should have them.
They save lives. My son would still be here. He'd still have his life. People would still have their lives. Their families wouldn't be in turmoil.